So what you want to do is that you want to hover up here where it says app. You want to click on that button, and that brings us to this page. And to create a new app, you just create this button here on the upper right hand side where it says create new app, and you want to click on that. Then it gives us these two fields to fill out. It's your app name and app namespace. Now I'm going to pause the video just in case if I fill out the app namespace area and there are some unavailable app namespaces. I don't want you to see me go through the trouble to try to find one. So I'm going to pause this video, and when it's done I'll resume back to where we started. Okay, my friends, we are back, and it took me a moment to find some two available app name and app namespace. You might have to go through the process yourself, but once you see in green valid and available, all you need to do is click on continue, and that brings us to this next page, which is about filling out the captchas. So once again, just give me a moment to fill this out for myself. Okay, I just finished filling this out right here. I'm going to click on continue, and let's hope that we got it right the first time. And here we are, my friends. The app has now been activated in Facebook. So now what we want to do is that we want to fill out a couple of fields here. And you see where it says app on Facebook. You want to click on app on Facebook because that deals with creating applications. Since we're creating an application, this is where we have to go through. So click on that, and that opens this field. And the other one that you want to click on is where it says website with Facebook login. You want to click on that, and that opens this as well. So now let's focus on Canvas URL and secure Canvas URL. We have to fill out these areas. Now, where do we get this information? This is when we have to go back to the plugin and get the URL. So let's go back to the plugin. And remember step one. Step one was about creating the application in the plugin, so the plugin can give us this URL, and this is the URL right here. So you highlight it, you copy it, and this is the URL that you're going to have to bring back to Face Developers and fill it out here in the Canvas URL. So you want to paste that there, and you also want to paste the same URL in secure Canvas URL right there. Okay, now that's filled out. Now let's look at canvas width and canvas height. You can see by default canvas width is at fixed. What you want to do is you want to click fluid and just leave these two on fluid, and then that's done. Now it's important for you to know here where it says website with Facebook login site URL, it has to be facebookappsninja.com because it will align everything with it. Now where do you get that? You see where it says canvas URL, you can just right after .com, you can just highlight that part right there, copy it, and then just come up here and paste it there, and you'll be fine. When that's done, all you need to do is click on Save Changes, and then Facebook confirms that changes has been saved. Now the next step is to click on App Details over here on the left sidebar. You want to click on that, and that brings us to this page. And this page we have to fill out the tagline, the description, the detailed description, private policy, terms of service, and a image of 75 by 75. So now I already went ahead and took the liberty to fill this out within a Word document, which is right here, and you can see here app on Facebook, and I already did this for myself for the sake of time. Now where does this information propagate? I'm going to show you an example that I already set up for you in my actual profile, and let's look at it. You see where it says build your audience, make money fast? If we look at that, that will be the display name here, which of course I titled it different for this example. The next one is the tagline, which is create Facebook apps in 5 minutes. If we look here and you see this where it says create Facebook apps in 5 minutes underneath the blue text, that would be the tagline. And then of course this area here is the description, which is this part right here. So as you do this for yourself, my advice would be make sure you create a catchy display name, a catchy tagline, and a catchy description, so your potential prospects and or customers would be attracted to this, which is part of branding and marketing. Now for the sake of time, I'm going to pause this video here, and I'm going to fill this information out in the Facebook developers, and then we will resume where I left off. Okay, my friends, we are back, and as you can see I already populated these fields: the tagline, the description, the detailed description, the private policy URL, and the terms of service URL. And just know that you can use our URL, and you can find these URL in the resource area of the plugin. Okay, so coming back to Facebook developers, and also I need to upload my image, so I'm just gonna do that real quick. And make sure you know where your image is located in your computer, and there's mine, and I'm gonna upload it. And you have to know that the image has to be 75 by 75. Okay, just making sure everything's filled out correctly. Good. When all that is filled out, all you do is scroll down and click Save Change. Okay, then Facebook tells you that changes are saved, and this completes step 2. So step 1 is first creating the application in the plugin, and then step 2 is activating the application in Facebook and filling out the fields that we just completed. And step 2 is now complete. And now we go to step 3, and step 3 we have to go back to the plugin. So let's go back to the plugin, and step 3 is where we now click on Install App. So we click on Install App, and it brings us to this page, and now we have to fill out all this information and align it with the application that we just created in Facebook Developers. Now once again, for the sake of time, I have already pre-populated this information in a Word document, and you can see here where it says create app in plugin, and this is the same exact procedure that we're going to have to go through on this page within the plugin itself. So in saying that, let's start with app directory. App directory is very important. You come over here and you click this button. App directory tells the plugin which app you're working with. So for example, let's say you've created about 10 to 20 applications within the plugin itself. App directory tells the plugin which app you're choosing to work with in order to propagate into your Facebook account. So remember, the application that we created just now was app number 7.